Hello there, everyone out there.
It's going to be a somber video.
Yeah.
So, we're back home after the fire, and today we just went for several hours to really take a look at which neighborhoods went down. House I lived in for 2 years, gone. Many homes in that neighborhood of friends of mine, gone. Went to the park we always took our dogs to. Big sign, hazardous, enter at own risk, park is gone. So then we finally went to another camp where there was a refugee camp with all sorts of people living there who've lost their homes.
We talked to several people, and I think the woman that really stood out we just gave empathy and really wanted to go and connect with what's really going on, because we've kind of been isolated. We've only been back here a couple of days. And this one woman up in Anderson Springs, she had her house, which was appraised at $200,000, no fire insurance, house gone, 3 cats gone, and even the teeth that she had false dentures gone. So she's just
lost everything.
And
it's like story after story. But that woman that Emily just described, here she's lost everything, but she said, but you know what? I went back to my home, and the tulips that I planted that grow every year, they're still coming up. It was like, that human part, like, look for any sign of life, and how precious. It's like, she's excited about the tulips.
And I did appreciate how people were so wanting to talk, and come together and, hey, what's going on for you? Did you lose your home? And a lot of sending blessings and a lot of camaraderie and community and love. And I was really appreciating that.
I was in the market a couple days ago, and that's how whatever you run into all these people you've known that you've known as long as you live here, and that's what everybody asks: do you still have a home? Do you still have a home? And it's a trip. I mean, what an amazing conversation that you're having. Do you still have your home?
Yeah. And I've noticed today was a really hard day for me. I spent several hours in bed and personally just feeling a lot of self-judgment and overwhelm and panic in my own self. And I want to connect it to what's going on in my life. And then I kind of think, wow, this isn't really mine. I have a lot of gratitude. I've got moments I'm pretty clear and focused, but I've just been feeling so overwhelmed and like I can't even get up, or get out of bed, or feeling depressed, and just this kind of stark feeling, this energetic starkness in the air. And
you're looking to see charred hills. All that what used to be these beautiful green hills are just charred and brown and black. And on my end, I've noticed I'm really going through serious survivor's guilt. Wow, we're so lucky. Our home is fine. We have these wonderful lives. We still have our jobs. We still have our dogs. We still have each other. And I've noticed that I'm really going through survivor's guilt and various symptoms of that. And Emily helped guide me through a process yesterday where I realized how much I stuff my survivor's guilt. It comes out in kind of funky ways. So that's been something that's coming up for us.
And I think another thing that's been coming up is for us to make ourselves, allow ourselves to be vulnerable so that we can feel our vulnerabilities. A lot of times where we go is like, let's stay focused, let's stay on target, let's help the people in our circle. And we've kind of been going through a lot of emotions lately, and just allowing ourselves to really be gentle. The message is be gentle, be simple.
Be gentle, yeah. We're going to do a webinar that we're going to lead for people all around the world who want to mourn Harbin. We've gotten so many messages from people saying, God, I want to just tap in somehow. And so we'll create a date and a time soon to do that. And anyway, this is kind of the update for now. Thank you for listening.
And many blessings and love to you all out there going through all the different waves of life. So much is arising, and ups, downs. It's like a roller coaster. So sending much ease and grace and love to you on this path.
May the purification of this fire, this extraordinary fire that swept through here and has affected so many of us, and the ripple effect of how it may affect you, may it be a purification that we can all release old patterns, belief systems. May it ultimately be a powerful purification for us all.
Yes. Aho.
Aho. Namaste.
Be well.